Hey, hey there, Dewdrops. How are you today? Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing really good. I was just on TikTok and all I could think was, hey there, TikTokers. That's not you. That's somebody else. All right, so this is Diane here from Corvina. We're going to make a beautiful scarf while you watch today. I forgot to grab it. Hold on. I got to show you what we made yesterday. So, I think it's really pretty. I think that it doesn't quite look like the quilt, which was so pretty. But this itself is still very pretty. Okay, it just got more blue in it than it does teal, and the diamond pattern was kind of cool, but I think it was a little lacking. But that's just me, right? Still very pretty. Oh, let's do another. Diane shows you how to wear a rectangle scarf. Okay, so what you're going to do, another way I like to wear a rectangle scarf, is you pretty much divide it into thirds. Okay, and you put it around your neck. So you've got 1/3 on one side, 2/3 on the other side. And then you are just going to wrap around, tuck it under, make it so the right sides are facing out. Okay, so we have got number 2, way to wear a scarf. Okay, looks pretty, right? Brightens up your face, looks gorgeous. Everything's backwards in the camera, so it's throwing me off. All right, so let's put this aside. Let's keep it nice and neat. And we are going to talk about our scarf today. We are making quilts this week, which is super fun because if you go to Pinterest and search modern quilt, oh my goodness, it's really fun. And I really secretly want to be one of these modern quilters. I just don't have the time. So, you guys chose option number 1 today. It's full of neutrals, which I love because I love to wear neutral scarves. They look so good with so many different colorings and skin tones and hair colors. I just love it. Okay, so we're doing option number 1. Let me show you what we've got. So we'll start out. This is going to be our main cream color. It's not white, it's cream. Okay, so then we're going to come in. We have got a gray and a neutral tone here. We're going to come in with some gray and black here. And then we're going to hit it up with a light brown, dark brown, and like an orangey red, rusty brown. Okay? Or orangey brown, I mean. All right, so that's what we're going to do. I have a new rake. It looks like the old rake. I'm going to try something different. See if it works. All right? Okay, guys, I'm going to switch our views here, and we will get started. All right. We're going to clean the surface of our tray. You can see our pink and teal lingering a little on the bottom from the last scarf that we made. All right. Going to give it a good shake. And then I am going to, thank you for that heart. Can't see who you are, but I love you. So I'm going to prime the surface of the water here. We're going straight down the center of the tray. You can't really see it, but it is pushing any extra paint or debris off to the sides. And because there's a lot in this scarf, we're going to do it again. A lot of this color, right, in between all the panels. And you know, I hadn't really decided how I was going to drop the paint in there. Let me take a peek. All right, so it looks like, yeah, we can do that. Maybe we'll go in diagonals. Because I know these aren't really diagonals in the picture, but I think they look cute. It's kind of, it echoes a diagonal line, right? So I've got some brand new brown. I just mixed it up. It should flow beautifully. I just had a thought. It probably would have been better had I done like one row of each color, but that would have been a little boring, right? All right, got a bubble. That's okay. So we'll just keep it really close on here. So we are water marbling today. We are dropping our paint one drop at a time onto the surface of very thick water. We are literally painting on water. I bet you didn't know that you could do that before watching Corvina here on Facebook. But I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad that you know that now. All right, so we're just lining it up with the colors. We'll do a little bit of an ombre maybe with some of these colors. You know I like me an ombre. Could be lighter to dark. Could be just fading the colors one to another. I love it all. All right, I'm going to come in here with this grayer tone. Yeah, I think so. So water marbling has been around for hundreds of years, and it was used and is still used to decorate the inside of book bindings, which is so cool. And if you ever want to kill an hour, research book binding, and you'll find just some incredible pictures and, you know, like how it's made videos. And you didn't know that book binding was that interesting, but it totally is. So if you were to open up a really old library book, you might find a water marble design on the inside cover. That's actually my first experience with water marbling. And of course, I was, you know, like 7 years old at church, not paying attention, but looking at the inside cover, wondering how somebody could draw and paint such an intricate design on the inside cover of the hymnal, right? So that was my very first experience seeing something water marbled. Okay, we're gonna come in here with our gray and then our black. And I love water marbling. I love having classes. We haven't done that lately. I know. And I'm not sure when we're going to start it up again either, I'm sorry to say. But I love doing the classes because people are so excited to make something beautiful and then to show it off. You know, because you could say, I made this, and nobody's going to believe it because nobody's ever seen how something like that is made before. It's so cool. All right, I have an abundance of color down here and a lot less color over here. So I am going to doctor this up a little bit real quick. And of course, I just squirted a whole bunch of paint into the bottom of my tray and dropped a paint bottle. But that's all right. We'll be fine. Maybe we'll skip that color. Head straight into the gray and black. All right, things are moving right along here. I'm going to come back in with this dark brown color, and I'm going to thicken up some of our lines. Trying to remind myself to slow down. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I haven't really done a whole lot. Yesterday I was super productive. Yesterday I went to a gym. I sorted out a bunch of stuff that needed sorting. Today has been much more of a, I don't know, a collect your thoughts kind of day, possibly. I don't know. My thoughts are all over the place. I have days like that though, where I'm like super productive one day and then don't know what day it is the next day. I feel like this is most artists. Maybe not. All right, so we're filling in the blanks here, thickening things up. I'm going to add a bit more white because there's so much white in that quilt. Maybe we'll draw that out a little bit. All right, I think there's plenty of paint on our tray. I think we're gonna get a vibrant scarf. I am looking forward to that. I'm hoping for that. I am going to be a little bit ridiculous and drop a little bit more black on here. I just really want the black to be vibrant. We'll see. Okay, got some air bubbles. Gonna pop those guys real quick. All right. So we're going to start with this short tool like we usually do. At least I think so. Yes, we shall. I was thinking through a pattern in my head. All right, so we're going to start dragging the paint through the tray. You're going to see the patterns shift. Isn't that fun? We are literally painting on the surface of water. It would look super pretty like this. But we're going to go. We're going to keep going. I do like how that black pops against the cream. Hope we can maintain that when we dip it. It's really, the black is really thick down at the other end of the table, and up here it's really kind of gray. So that'll be interesting to see when we dip our scarf. All right, let's give this a go. Let's see what this happens, what this does. Oh, I'm so afraid it's going to knock my camera down. Interesting. Oh, I think it worked. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so got a new pattern here. Yay, us. Let's dip the scarf and see how it looks. Looks like our black is breaking up just a little bit. It's actually drying out on the surface of water. I know that seems so bizarre, but it does that. And it gives us this crackling effect that's really, you know, something called Baroque, that some marblers strive for. I don't care for it, but I think the scarf will be beautiful nonetheless. All right, let's dip this thing down. That went pretty well, guys. What pattern is this? Oh, I don't know the name of it, but I just saw it in one of my books, and I was like, must try it. I have got these marbling books that I love, but I got in the habit of like only doing my same patterns. So I'm going to try and look through the book, and I'm going to try and work through all of the different patterns. Wouldn't that be fun? Different pattern a day. I make no promises, but I think that's what I want to do. But it was, have you noticed that, okay, so I'm not sure who asked that question because I'm not in my Facebook. I'm on to something else. So I will say in general, though, have you noticed that some marblers are very snooty, right? If you are a water marbler, I'm sure you've kind of figured that out. And they all have specific names for these patterns until you get different books. And then you're like, oh, well, this person has a different name for that pattern. So, you know, I don't know what this pattern name is, but I like it. All right, guys. So we are going to, I'm going to adjust my camera here. All right, we're going to lift this thing up out of the water, and you're going to see dripping and running. That's totally normal. We're going to ooh and ah over it and then put it down in our rinse bucket, and then we'll talk. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Here we go. Oh, I love it. Such a good neutral for fall. And I think it looks like, I think it totally looks like the quilt. Now all I can think is, what is the name of that pattern? So I'll figure it out and I'll comment on here for you, okay? So This is our scarf. I am so excited about this. I can't wait to see it dry. You can see a little bit of dripping and running there. Not a big deal. All right, let's rinse it. Ooh, feeling good today. I hope it looks like our picture. All right, guys, this is Diane from Corvina. I'm so happy that you spent some time with me today to make a beautiful scarf. I hope you love it. Hope you're having a great day. Hope tomorrow is even better. So what happens now? I'm going to let it soak and get all that extra paint off of it. Then I will hang it dry and then iron it and post it back in the Facebook group so you guys can see how it stacks up to the quilt inspiration. All right, this is Diane from Corvina wishing you the best. And remember, live colorfully. Goodbye.